Have you ever found yourself wondering where all your money went at the end of the month? You're not alone. Many of us have been there, scratching our heads, checking our pockets, and asking our pets if they've seen our missing cash. It's like a magic trick. One moment it's payday and the next, poof, vanished into thin air. The struggle is real, folks. We work hard for our money, yet it seems to have a mind of its own. It goes on shopping sprees when we're not looking, pays surprise visits to online stores in the middle of the night, and sometimes, if it's feeling particularly rebellious, it decides to fund a tropical vacation for our friends on our credit card. And then, there are the bills. They swoop in like clockwork with their stern faces and demanding tones, wanting to be paid right now. Rent, utilities, car payments, student loans, the list goes on. It's like being in a never-ending game of tag where you're always it. And let's not forget about our financial goals. Saving for a down payment, funding our retirement, or maybe just buying that fancy espresso machine we've been eyeing. But somehow these goals always seem to be just out of reach, like a carrot dangling in front of us. The result? Stress, anxiety, and a lot of sleepless nights. We're left feeling like we're on a financial roller coaster and not the fun kind. But don't despair, there's a superhero waiting to rescue you from these financial woes, and it's called a budget. Imagine being in control of your money, knowing where every dollar goes and making informed decisions about your spending. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, budgeting can turn this dream into reality. Now let's dive into the world of budgeting and see how it can empower you. First off, budgeting gives a clear picture of your financial landscape. It's like turning on the lights in a dark room. Suddenly you can see your income, your expenses, and your spending patterns all laid out in front of you. And let me tell you, there's something liberating about knowing exactly where your money is going. It's the difference between guessing what's in your bank account and knowing it down to the last cent. And in this day and age, there's a whole host of budgeting apps and spreadsheets that make tracking your finances as easy as scrolling through your social media feed. But the power of budgeting doesn't stop at awareness. It goes a step further and puts the reins of your finances in your hands. Now that you know where your money is going, you get to decide where it should go. Need to save for that dream vacation? Want to invest in your future? With a budget, you can prioritize and allocate your funds effectively. You're not just spending money anymore, you're investing it in your priorities. And if you're wondering how to start, strategies like the 50-30-20 rule or zero-based budgeting are excellent starting points. And here's the cherry on top. Budgeting doesn't just give you control over your finances, it gives you control over your stress levels too. Financial stress is real, and it can feel like a heavy weight on your shoulders. But when you have a budget, you know your financial situation, you have a plan, and that weight starts to lift. It's the difference between sailing in a storm without a compass and navigating through it with a clear map and direction. So if you're tired of feeling like your finances are controlling you, it's time to flip the script. It's time to take control, make informed decisions, and reduce your financial stress. And all it takes is a simple tool we call a budget. With a budget, you're no longer a passenger on your journey. You're in the driver's seat. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more financial wisdom. Your support helps us continue to empower more people with financial literacy. Ever dreamed of buying a house, retiring early, taking that dream vacation? Budgeting is your roadmap to achieving these financial goals. Now, let's dive into how budgeting can turn your financial dreams into reality. First off, saving for what matters most. Ever noticed how your money seems to vanish into thin air? Well, with a budget, you get to tell your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. By allocating a part of your income into savings, you're setting aside funds for your future needs. Think of it as paying your future self, and remember, there are resources like high-yield savings accounts that can help your money grow over time. Next, let's talk about debt. It's like a dark cloud that looms over your financial landscape. But guess what? A budget can be your silver lining. With a budget, you can track your debt payments, avoid new debt, and even strategize for faster repayment. It's like having a GPS that guides you out of the debt jungle. And there are strategies like the debt snowball or avalanche methods that can help you navigate. Or if you prefer, you can seek help from financial advisors. And finally, the cherry on top of the budgeting sundae, tracking progress and celebrating milestones. With a budget, you're not just blindly hoping for the best, you're actively monitoring your financial journey. You can see how far you've come, how much closer you are to your goals, and celebrate when you reach those milestones. It's like having a cheerleader in your corner, keeping you motivated and on track. So, there you have it. With budgeting, you're not just aimlessly drifting in the sea of finances. You're the captain of your financial ship, steering towards your goals. You're saving for what's important, managing your debt, and tracking your progress. With a budget, your financial goals are not just dreams, they're destinations. Budgeting is more than just numbers and spreadsheets. It's about shaping your financial future, aligning your spending with your values, and improving your relationship with money. Let's delve into the world beyond the basics of budgeting. If you've ever fantasized about financial independence, budgeting is your secret weapon. It's like a roadmap leading you to long-term stability and freedom from financial stress. By consistently setting aside money for future needs and emergencies, you're building a secure fortress around your finances. You don't just survive, you thrive. Now let's talk about values. We all have things that matter to us, right? Whether it's supporting local businesses, investing in eco-friendly products, or splurging on that yearly vacation. Your budget isn't just a plan, it's a reflection of who you are. It empowers you to make choices based on your values, not just impulse. So, the next time you're faced with a spending decision, you'll know exactly what to do. Lastly, let's discuss your relationship with money. Money isn't just paper or digits on a screen, it's a tool, a resource. And much like any relationship, it requires understanding and good communication. A well-managed budget fosters a positive and mindful approach towards your finances. It's about knowing where your money is going and having a say in that journey. It's about celebrating when you save up for that dream vacation or when you finally pay off that student loan. In essence, budgeting helps you become the master of your money rather than letting your money master you. It's a tool that lets you live proactively rather than reactively. So remember, budgeting isn't about restriction, it's about empowerment. It's about making your money work for you. Remember, budgeting isn't a one-time thing, it's a journey. And like any journey, it requires patience, adjustments, and a sense of adventure. It's not about the road with a full tank and a vague destination. It's about mapping out your route, recognizing detours, and appreciating the scenery along the way. Let's recap the benefits of this journey. First, control. With budgeting, you aren't just a passenger in your financial life. You're the driver, steering your money where you want it to go. You know your income, you track your expenses, and you make conscious decisions about where every dollar goes. Then comes goal achievement. Budgeting is your GPS to financial success. Want to save for a house, retire early, or just have a safety net? Budget is your roadmap, guiding you towards your financial destinations, milestone at a time. Next, we have reduced stress. Financial anxiety can feel like a constant storm cloud overhead, but budgeting is your umbrella, shielding you from the stress of uncertainty. You know where to stand, you have a plan, and you're prepared for life's financial downpours. And finally, financial peace of mind. With a budget, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. You're not living paycheck to paycheck, but planning for a secure future. You're not making impulsive purchases, but spending in line with your values. So, let's get you started on this journey. It's not about perfection, but progress. It's not about restriction, but empowerment. It's adapting, learning, and growing along the Your Budgeting journey starts with a single step, or rather, a single dollar. So are you ready to take control of your money, achieve your financial goals, and find peace of mind? Your budgeting journey starts now. And remember, every journey begins with a single step, or in this case, a single dollar. If you enjoyed this, please give the video a, and don't forget to subscribe to channel for more financial guidance. Your support helps us continue to provide valuable content.